In 2010, a devastating earthquake struck Haiti, reducing buildings to rubble and leaving thousands injured. Medical facilities were overwhelmed, and doctors worked tirelessly to save lives with whatever resources they could find. Among the injured was a 12-year-old girl named Kimberly, pulled from the wreckage of her collapsed home. She had suffered a severe head injury. Concrete debris had pierced her skull, causing life-threatening brain swelling. With hospitals overflowing and medical teams struggling to keep up, her chances of survival were slim. Just as hope was fading, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, a neurosurgeon and journalist covering the disaster, arrived at the scene. He was there to report, not to operate, but when he saw Kimberly's condition, he knew he couldn't just stand by. Medicine is not just about procedures and diagnoses, it's about stepping up when it matters most. She needed emergency brain surgery, but there were no sterile operating rooms, no high-tech medical equipment, only a U.S. Navy ship, the USS Carl Vinson, serving as a temporary hospital offshore. With no other options, Dr. Gupta made a decision that would define the moment. He boarded the ship alongside Kimberly, scrubbed in with the surgical team, and prepared for one of the most challenging operations of his career. The conditions were far from ideal. The team worked under bright surgical lights in a cramped operating room, their every move crucial. Dr. Gupta carefully removed the concrete fragments embedded in her skull, controlling the bleeding with steady hands. The atmosphere was tense. One mistake could cost the young girl her life. Success in medicine is not measured by the resources you have but by the effort you're willing to give. Hours later, the surgery was complete. Kimberly had survived. But the fight wasn't over. In the days that followed, Dr. Gupta visited her, monitoring her progress, ensuring that she received the care she needed. Despite the chaos of the disaster around them, he stayed by her side, watching over her recovery. And against the odds, she began to heal. Months later, Dr. Gupta followed up on Kimberly's condition. To his relief and joy, she was not only alive but thriving. Years later, she successfully graduated from high school, a powerful testament to her strength and the impact of a single decision to intervene. Doctors don't just treat patients, they treat possibilities. Every effort matters, no matter how small. Kimberly's survival became a symbol of resilience, a reminder that even in the darkest moments, hope can be found. Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love of humanity. Your skills will save lives, but your compassion will heal souls. The greatest sacrifice is not time or comfort, it's the willingness to give your all when it matters most.